Whoa, this battle's getting intense. What's your plan against that massive boss? Tactics remind me of Dark Souls. Share your strategy. Hey, just a heads up, your microphone's muted right now. Would you like me to help you get that unmuted?
Hello. How's everyone doing today? I do hope y'all are doing well. We are going to be doing some good old birthday hunting today. Today is in fact my birthday. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, we're going to be doing a little bit of hunting. I think it'll be quite fun. I was trying to decide on what game I wanted to do for today and decided that I want to. Yeah, how y'all doing? I do hope y'all are doing well. We're gonna be running a bit of hunting. It is a bit modded, so that'll be quite fun. But we're gonna do about probably 3 or so hours of hunting, I believe. Yeah, well, that's interesting. Didn't realize that WTF would be yeah, would get uh interesting. Yeah, I just would not have expected that. Apparently that gets filtered based on chat settings. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna do some hunting. I think it'll be quite fun. We're probably gonna go again, as I said, probably about 2 to 3 hours. I don't know if anyone else, like if maybe Rash might join today or not, but who knows. Yeah, we're doing a little bit of birthday hunting. Hopefully enjoying some of it. I think we'll end up doing some interesting reserves. So I think we're gonna probably run the Yukon. Yeah. you got? On. Okay. Alright, looks like I'm gonna have to probably cut off feature avatar. Can I save? Alright. That should hopefully allow for a much smoother streaming process. Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, we'll have to do that. But I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna run some. We'll be running the Corrado Collins Reserve, I believe, is what we're gonna go for. And yeah, we're gonna do some hunting for about an hour. Or yeah, we'll do some hunting. I don't have any mods to increase any stuff for this one. I do have a couple of mods installed, mostly to increase
my family have held our
some other
vigil
stuff,
over
but
these majestic
yeah.
swathes of countryside for generations. My roots are deep here, and the success and survival of Cuatro Colinas Game Reserve is my primary responsibility. And now, my old friend, we are reunited. It's been a long time since we last worked together, but I know you're going to be essential to my plans for the future.
Okay. Interesting. We are rather
I trust that
interesting
you
one to
slept
do.
well last night and you're ready for your Castilian adventure. After
Sure.
all these years of promising to show you Cuatro Colinas, your first day on the reserve has arrived. It means a great deal to me that you made this journey. I have every confidence that you're going to love hunting here.
Okay.
The first thing I would like you to do is to experience the sublime Bosque Vista, not far from where you're standing just now.
Okay.
From atop the vista, one has a splendid perspective of the reserve.
I
This view
assume
includes
this
one
right
of our
there.
magnificent outposts, which I recommend you
Yeah.
visit when you get the chance. I know a rugged outdoor explorer like you
All right.
doesn't need to spend the night in the luxury of a castillo, but you do have all of our visitors' outposts at your disposal.
Yes. Oh, we...
My mother and father had all of these lodges built over the last 35 years. The lodge you are looking for is called Casa Alfonso.
Okay.
To modernize the reserve, we have recently updated the interiors of all of our lodges. We kept the original stone cladding, though. The contrast in styles is pure magic. Te doy la bienvenida a Cuatro Colinas, my friend. I hope you like the view.
Okay. Pretty interesting. Wild boar. Where is that wild boar? I don't see him anywhere, but fine.
Standing here,
Yeah.
you are following in the footsteps of Spanish dukes and kings, as well as every generation of my family for the past 3 centuries.
That's quite long. Yeah.
You
We're
should be
gonna
able
end
to
up-
see Casa Alfonso from there.
We'll probably explore, see what I can find here.
When you have sampled enough of the view, take the walk down to the outpost.
Wild boar, 170 meters. Unfortunately, I don't have my rangefinder right now. But, yeah. Basically, what we're gonna do for today is more or less just walk around and explore. Ooh! Road deer, Iberian
The horns of the Iberian mouflon have a truly unique aesthetic. The distinctive curling sweep forward makes this a trophy you'll want to add to your collection.
Okay. They are level 4s, so they're to be shot with my first gun in my set, not any others. You're a 3, you are a 4, so I'm going to shoot at the 4. That one was a little further back. I do have a thing that, yeah, that kind of makes them a little slower to respond to actions that I take. But so far, I think we're doing pretty good. Ah, that was not an instant death. It is unfortunate. But we should have at least 2 dead, I believe, and 1 that was running, so... But we got the... Wow. First thing I find is a gold Iberian mouflon. I have no idea how to say that, but it looks really cool. It's like a goat. I somehow only hit the one lung on the opposite end to where I shot it from. Not quite certain how this is possible, but we will taxidermy you. I'm not entirely just certain how I've done that, but what is this? Interesting. Yeah. A nice silver of you. I will taxidermy you as well. And then there's the other one, which I shot. Where did I shoot it at? I was from... I'm uncertain of where it would have... Oh, it's over here. I see his body. It's a bronze. Ah, I got a lot of the back end one of the guts. Okay. I will just accept that harvest. Yeah. Gonna do a bit more hunting. I think one of my goals will be, I believe, I don't remember what some of the highest here are. I know that it's got a lot of like deer types. I can't remember if it has any specific deer types that I would need, but I know it has apparently roe deer, which I believe I've gotten quite a few of. But, oh, what are your wild boar? That is a roe deer. Another boar. Interesting. They're about 300 meters, 320 to 380. This is not the rifle I would want to use for that. It would be this rifle that I would have to use for that. I'm gonna try to take the long shot. Looks like I just injured him. Alright. Alright. So we're gonna go investigate. Yeah, I don't have any mods to increase what any animals are, nor the spawns of animals. So I've played this a lot recently, just kind of off stream, but I figured it'd be a good game to kind of just do as a very chill stream. I wanted to do something that was very chill, but also that would be an enjoyable game to do for an hour or two. Just I said I was going to do a stream, and then was a little bit more second guessing. Are there any blood marks on the ground or no? I know I got the thing shot. Here is the Norman's very freshly hit. Okay. Bleed rate's very low. No organs hit. Your minor. I think that's the body of the one that I was hunting. Yep, here he is. I didn't end up getting any organs. Where did I? Oh, I hit very low. Okay. Still, for a 350 shot, that wasn't too bad. I don't think I'm gonna taxidermy the roe deer, but yeah, we're just gonna kind of run, do a little bit of hunting. Then we'll go run to the home location. I think what I'm gonna end up doing is, I think I'm gonna end up. Oh, ringneck pheasants. Okay. There's ringneck pheasant. A lot of roe deer. Pheasants, which I can now actually take out. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna go get that. I can't remember what all is gonna be here, but I think we're gonna kind of explore. I want to see if I can't get at least one or two of everything that's on this. Really? Alright. I do keep forgetting to go through old videos and clear out my my current cache, but yeah. I think it'll be rather an interesting thing to end up seeing, what I can end up finding. I do think I'll probably only be streaming for, at most, maybe 2 hours. But, yeah, I just want to do a little stream for my birthday as a little extra. I've greatly enjoyed being able to play games and really greatly enjoy being able to spend the time in these to
I hope you didn't forget the lodge key in the Castillo.
yeah. Alright.
Excellent. Casa Alfonso is back in business.
Alright.
There are some parts of Cuatro Colinas that only a select few know about. I'm taking you to a place where the views are magnificent and the hunting is even better.
Okay.
There, I've sent you the coordinates for the trailhead that leads to this divine setting. Normally, I would insist on being there with you while you experience it, but I don't want you to miss it. I encourage you to hunt as much as you'd like, You are undoubtedly keen to become familiar with the rolling hills, steep ascents, and your wily prey. You should search for animal tracks. I know you have experience, but one should utilize every advantage when taking on the cunning beasts of Cuatro Colinas. Of course, if you're lucky, you'll probably hear something just from walking through that part of the reserve. The hunter I knew didn't rely on luck, though. I recall that you used to have wonderful hearing. Is that still true? Or have your years gotten the better of you?
Well, if he's gonna die, I'll be fine. Mostly for the hair, but
I see your tracking skills are as sharp as ever. I'm sure you're going to enjoy your hunt here. European hares are fast-moving, agile creatures. If you don't have the advantage of surprise, good luck making your shot. An escaping hare is a tricky target.
jeez. Again. Okay. Well, that was certainly something. Iberian wolf. I didn't realize that there were Iberian wolves in this. That startled the heck out of me. I'll be honest. Okay. Whew. They are much bigger than the gray wolves in other areas. Oh, Lord. I'm going to taxidermy all of the wolves that I can find. Hopefully I can actually get a better... Here's a nice one. You're a bit better for a taxidermy one. Where did I hit? I hit right into the lungs. Good.
The Iberian wolf is the reserve's apex predator and is useful in the control of wild boar populations. This doesn't mean that the farmers like having them here.
Yeah. I can imagine. Ah. Okay, so it was only until that third shot that I actually hit any organs. Still, gray-brown. It's another good one to, taxidermy. I can actually get the wild boar, dark brown, which I don't know if I've gotten any, dark boar. So I will taxidermy. And then, of course, the, European hare. Which, again, I will also taxidermy. Okay. That terrified the heck out of me. I have not ever before had to deal with those sorts of animals in that manner. I've dealt with wolves in this game before, and I know how they kind of
You have ears like a bat.
react,
Are you
but
going to pursue?
no. No, I'm not going to pursue the wild boar. Okay. I would like to get to the trailhead.
This is the start of the trail that leads to my own little patch of heaven on earth. You're nearly there.
Alright. Ah, here's trail. Found it. So we're gonna kind of explore a bit, see how things go. I think it'll be interesting to see the.
You have arrived. Is it not stunning?
Oh, that is.
Recently, I've only come here to meditate. It is so ethereal and serene, even when the rain is falling. When I first invited you to visit, I assumed that I would be coming home to host you as a visitor, spending time here before traveling abroad once again. With my return being prompted by my mother's passing instead, my focus has been entirely on work, instead of enjoying the very places that bring me comfort.
Alright.
I am pleased that I was able to show you this. In a way, I got to experience it vicariously. Of course, it's also one of our best spots to go hunting. I've never gone on a hunt out there and returned home empty-handed. If you
I
are able to
believe
pull
this is the right
yourself
one.
away from the tranquil beauty of the cove, there are many other wonderful sights for you to see. Senor Baden, our company for last night, appears to be enjoying his time here as well.
Ah, I hit a little high.
He's a unique fellow, but quite charming in his own way. Wonderful. I will inform Senor Baden that I have all the help I need right now, but he's welcome to continue convincing me of his quality. When I mentioned that I had hired you as a professional hunter, he seemed a little bothered. He then proceeded to inform me of some hunting accolades that he has received during his career as a hunter. Until recently, I'd put his candor down to the sangria, but he seems equally enthusiastic in his self-promotion, even with a clear head. Apparently, he has harvested a pair of ibex already. I think someone is trying to market themselves as a worthy competitor. I think it's time for you to remind me what you can do. I'd like for you to harvest an animal. Any animal. Once you're done, let me know, and I'll inform Senor Baden that he has a little competition. When I first returned to help run the reserve after my time away, these were the places I wanted to be. Places that reminded me of my mother. Just a short way down the cove, there is another splendid view. I recommend it.
I'll continue. I'm a little worried of finding wolves again, which really are very difficult to manage to actually clear. They attack in groups. A death is almost always guaranteed. A wolf and a boar are likely to end me. If I don't spot them in time, a wolf will kill me, same with a boar. Even being too close to a deer will end me, with my current level of health. Ooh. That is a beautiful red deer. Okay, I want... They're sixes, so my big gun will be fine. You're a level 4. We're gonna shoot the level 6. Good. Alright. Okay. Well, I didn't expect that, and I kind of was hoping to jump. And there we are. Red deer warning call. But that's not really my goal. My goal is just to harvest this guy. That is beautiful. That is a nice rack. And that deer.
You're going to need to do enough hunting for both of us, it would seem. The administrative part of my role is something I am still getting used to. Sadly, it prevents me from spending any time on the reserve with you, or getting to know my neighbors. Cuatro Colinas is mostly composed of my family's estate, but includes several tracts of public land with public roads. Because I'm overseeing the reserve, I need to work with the local government to ensure that the public roads are kept safe.
I'd like to jump.
There is a stretch of road in particular that is extremely dangerous. It has a steep cliff on one side, and drivers need to slow right down or risk a perilous drop. Until recently, we had road signs warning approaching drivers of the danger. I mention this to you because these signs have suddenly disappeared, as if by magic, and I need you to replace them. I know that this would normally be a hunter's job, but I have asked the mayor to take care of it, and he told me that I have to wait a month for him to send a crew. I'd have my handyman Julio deal with it, but the poor old soul is laid up in bed with pneumonia. I was able to go into town and retrieve some replacements. Unfortunately, I was in a rush and had to attend a meeting, so I wasn't able to put them up.
Okay. Deer warning call. Oh, that is... These are very nice red deer. I want both of them. Oh my lord, you are also there. Okay. I'm gonna want to take that one with my bow. No, dang it. Well, there are 2 7s over here. If I want, I can take both of these guys out. I need a better angle on both of them. Something more can do 2 side-ons rather than a side-on and a, Yeah, this'll do fine. Okay. Let's get over to them. That should hopefully be the right amount. I'm not so certain about the first shot. But I know at the very least that second shot should be fairly late. Over here? Where were these? There's one of them. No organs hit. This one looks like it ran where? Very low bleed rate. probably mark waypoint there. What's the bleed marker that I just followed? There it is. Okay, bleed trail. It's time for some tracking. Okay, still very low bleed rates. This red deer looks like it's likely to survive. And will likely require me to catch up to it to place a second shot. I don't think I hit it. Alright, let's try to keep an eye on this. Okay. I really don't want to spook anything. There are a lot of deer here. The benefit is that air is going toward me. Which means that, for the time being, the animal I am hunting should not find where I am easily. Apparently, I don't think I hit either with an organ shot, which is going to mean that there are going to be quite a lot of another hair. Yeah. I also have to be careful of wolves. Silver. A nice silver hair. I love that. That is nice. Oh, come on. Please keep the marker. Okay. Oh, he's dead, apparently. That means, yeah. Oh, where did I end up actually hitting? Oh, my round didn't pierce. That's why I had a problem. Okay. Very, very beautiful, though. A nice brown red deer. I'm going to just accept this one in hopes that the second one that I shot at of the two will be better. I think I'll also go searching for a couple of other areas. But, alright, let's go. Hopefully I can find the other of the two deer. Hopefully I got him in a vital. But I don't think I did, because I think I had my range set poorly. Alright. Yeah, I do want to find another home location soon as well, because that is going to be very useful. Where is the... Red deer, you're showing as a 6 Here it is. No organ hit. Old. So, neither shot actually got the deer with any organs hit. Okay, where does this show? This shows this way. That's that. Ah, here it is. Alright, so we're gonna go find it. This is much nicer with some of the mods that I got on, which hopefully allow me to just hunt a little easier. What are you? You're a level 6 red deer. Ah, I see. So we ended up running this way. Looks like I might get a good shot for that other deer. I think I might take the shot on this other deer, this other red one. What's the distance? 40. There we are. Confirmed trophy. With that shot piercing right into the lungs. A little lower and I would have gotten the heart, which would have been an instant dead, but... Full taxidermy eyes you. I gotta go find that blood trail again. And go chasing after the one I already killed. I do want to hopefully get a better Iberian wolf eventually, but yeah, the Iberian wolves are going to be great. I also want to get more of the other, that other animal. That'll be really good too. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what all is here, because I remember there's the specialty animals. Hi, you. Alright, neither of those two did I get with a good shot. Unfortunately. Alright. So then what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to run... Actually, if I run back to the, back to that primary road, then I'll be able to get the thing that I want. So I think I'll do that. I'm going to run to the road. The intention that by running to the road, I'll be able to get the other animal, which will be really good. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Oh, 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 Alright, sorry, I was a little distracted there. Yeah, I was a little distracted there. Sorry. One of the songs that was sang at my church's service earlier today was sitting in my head. Good. Another silver trophy. A nice gray hair. Not too many hairs. Alright. 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 Oh, what are you?
The Bethete Ibex's horns rise upwards
Bethete
before splaying outwards,
Ibex.
with the tips pointing up. The Castillo's trophy room features many Bethete horns.
You. Bang. Alright. You eliminated another of these things. Iberian Mouthfowl. Mouthflown. Either way, you, a nice one of you, looks very pretty. Taxidermize you, or taxidermium. Throw into a wonderful mount. A red deer. Boom, that should have eliminated him pretty quickly. He very quickly dropped. Perfect. A nice gold, dark brown, red deer. What wondrous. Oh, hey. Okay. I will do so. Oh, my bad. Need to run back over the pause screen. What is this? Alright, let's see what this is. Okay, this is birthday song, Arrogant Worms. Okay, then. Funny.
You wish you had more money. Your life's so sad, it's funny. How much more can you take? They're hungry, so just.
Alright then. Alright then. I will mention that it does look like we got about a 2 to 3 minute, well, actually, we probably got like maybe what, 30 seconds to a minute, stream buffer at the moment. So, very much noticed, but that's unfortunate. Oh, I was just saying that we've got a little bit of a stream delay as it appears. Not too serious a one, but a bit of one. And yeah, I'm just gonna run around. See if I kind of interesting to see what the new animals. Though I definitely have to say that I think the Iberian wolves are a little bit more annoying than the gray wolves. They also appear to be a decent bit bigger. Yeah. Yeah.
You're in the right spot. I left the signs so you'd be able to find them easily. Once you've retrieved the signs, there are poles about 30 meters from the bend in either direction. Attach the signs to the poles.
Okay, so I get to do some signs. Yeah. Over here.
This isn't even the first time this has happened. I've heard of drunk people stealing traffic cones, but this must be something else.
Ooh, yeah, we've got a bit of a lag.
For now, though, we have something else to take care of. My neighbor Manuel is a goat herd who has been raising goats here for 25 years, and one of his goats has gone missing. Apparently, it is his favorite, Paloma. This might seem like a small concern, but he has assisted my family on many occasions. I want to repay his kindness. Manuel has told me of an isolated tree that Paloma uses to hide from the rain. Perhaps that's a good place to start your search. It stands on its own, so it should be easy to find.
Okay. Yeah, let's see. How bad is the lag right now? Or a deer warning call. Oh. Ooh, you're pretty. Now you're dead. You're also kind of pretty. Dang it, I'm out of ammunition. I doubt I hit vital, but it probably will still end up dead. At the very least, I get this one, which is very pretty. A nice gray, Bessit. Ibex? Bisset Ibex? Very nice. A good right lung shot. Taxidermyize that man. Did I manage to hit the second one? It does not look... Oh, I did. No organs hit as I had assumed, but it is still shot and is now wounded. So, made it. Am I right? Yes. Which direction? Are you going to give me the direction? You are going to give me the direction here and this. Okay. So it went this way. This show's going back. Ooh. Now wait the freaking heck. Where's... Oh great, this thing like doubled and tripled back. Okay, I have no idea what its last angle is from this point to this point to here, which seems to run to here, which... Well, I found its body. Damn you. I did it! I didn't get any... Oh wow, that really is just a glancing blow. Alright, we'll just accept you. Alright. Well... Not exactly a great place to end up right here. I'm going to hope not to fall down the mountain and die, but... let's see. Oh, okay, I think the stream might... Oh no, it's still... Yeah, okay. At the very least, it's just a little bit behind, not... like, audio-visual desync. So that's good, at least. Yeah. I think it's gonna be pretty good. Oh, yeah. Also, I forgot, Oh, well. Yep, that's me dead. Okay. Yeah. Alright. That's fine. And given the deaths, I'm going to, waypoint where I want to go next and try to get to it. Where the frick is it? That way. And then I think what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna play for... I think I'm gonna hunt for another... I think I'm gonna go hunt for another maybe half hour to an hour. Oh. Uh-oh. He's running. Which is different than what the last guy did, but I'm going to want... Okay, they seem to be running, which is not their standard. Just eliminate the rabbit. Kind of gets a hare. I think there is some difference between hares and rabbits, but... yeah. Yeah, I'd have to say, it's been quite nice. Quite interesting. There was a, yeah, there was a bit of fun, interesting bits today with, jeez. Hi. I really should have shot him, but yeah, they're rather interesting, but rather nice so far. Pretty happy. bit of a busy work day, but everything else has been pretty good. Where'd you go? Where did the rabbit go? Dang it disappeared in the grass, and now I lost the rabbit. Yeah, today's was rather an interesting day, because there's plenty interesting stuff that occurred today, which was, oh geez, I'm very much losing my train of thought very quickly. Sorry about that. Yeah. It was rather an interesting day, because the church that I had, I usually listen to the service since I work on Sundays, but I took off to actually go to the service today because there was, I guess, and they were calling it Missions Sunday. And so they basically had someone who was a missionary for a bit actually here today. I think the person was talking to people, like the person was doing, I think, missionary work in Laos, I think it was. It was pretty interesting to kind of hear about what he was doing and the kind of point that he made, which I think a lot of people seem to always forget, which is, at least if the, my belief in the kind of standard Christian belief for how end times are going to work, there's a very important part to that, which is every people group will have access to the gospel before the end times occurs, which I think it's if the person has the right information, which I believe they do. They basically stated that like I think there's 17,000, I think it was. Like, I think it was either ethnicities or ethnic groups or whatever, and of those, 7,000 have not, do not have a lot of, kind of gospel, accounts available to them. Which I think was kind of an interesting thing, because I hadn't realized just how many have not. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I would like this again. And there it goes. That was interesting, because some interesting information to end up getting. I'm glad that I got you. Taxidermy him. Where'd the other guy go? There he is. A brown hybrid. And that's another interesting one. Yeah. It was definitely an interesting bit to kind of hear about some of the parts to that, which I had not previously known about. Such things like the, that there's apparently 7,000 groups of people where they don't have easy access to the biblical account. Just something I didn't realize. I also found it kind of interesting, because he showed a graph which had shown that, and I didn't really think of this, but apparently there is a decent amount of people in China who have, like, I think if the graph was right, it was a decent amount of people who may not be Christian, but they be sort of put in the same category as basically like people in America who, have access to, like, basically have access to, and are in a area where there's where there's a decent, like a fair amount of Christians or whatever, but either just, yeah, it was an interesting graph that they ended up showing. I can't remember exactly because, of course, I am very bad at remembering details of any specifics. Of course I am. Yeah. It was definitely an interesting thing. I think the most interesting part was, yeah, just the fact that he was kind of talking about how, like, so many interesting ways there was a decent amount of people there who, he was talking about a person who basically was like, gotten married according to the customs of, and like their spiritual customs or whatever, and because of this wouldn't be able to basically rejoin their family's spirits, and so they just more or less more readily accepted Christianity as their spiritual thing, which I found interesting. It's an interesting story, but there's definitely a lot of interesting events that kind of feel, I think it's a rather interesting thing. I think one of the interesting things that the person had mentioned, though, was quite primarily just how, just how so much of the world, or so many people's, at least in the America, kind of, how just so many people more or less have the certain areas that they'll go and evangelize to, but not others as much as they probably should. I think that sort of area, it was an interesting one. Definitely very interesting. Place my waypoint to a home location. And I think once I get to that home location, I think I'll probably... I might also see if I can't then show off the part that's going to be really cool, at least in my opinion, which is I finally set up the lodge that I have. So I'll be able to kind of show off my lodge as well, though I'll probably want to try to get the stream all on the same page again. Are the streams still significantly backed up, or... Let's see, I want to test something. How close? Well, I can't see. I mean, about 800 meters, and I'm currently actually 300 meters away, so... so we're gonna hunt this map together. If you want to join, we can do that. We'd be able to get it, so then you can... Well, actually, no, if anyone wants to bring back here, we'd have to use Steam's voice channel, but if you want to hunt tonight, you could. Steam still has some issues. Yeah, I wanted to have good Thor, there was nearly a minute delay. Oh boy. Jeez. Yeah, that's... stream is really having some issues today. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go show off my lodge for a second. I don't know if I want to maybe end the stream, and then maybe we can still, or what I want to do. I know everything. The message sent fast to take forever to show up on stream. Yeah, it's just significant, um, significant delays. Hopefully, it'll show up a little quicker. Let's see. All right. Are we a bit better? Still about a minute late, but yeah. This is my the first lodge that I set up. So we got two of these ones. Two of these midnight poppy. Oh, come on. There they go. Yeah. We can try streaming talking together. We didn't even to your lodge together. Alright, yeah. Yeah. That'll be good. Let me... Can I... Can I invite to my lodge or no? Yeah, if we want to tour the lodges. Here, I'll go back to main menu real quick, and then I can, games up. Okay. Alright. We'll go multiplayer. I create game. Lodge. Spring Creek Manor 1. 2. Server. It's a private. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, I noticed. Multiplayer. Wish. Rush. Good. There we go. Do you want to do a voice or just stick with the delay? I'm in your Discord voice. Okay. That'll work. You won't be audible on stream though, so. Hello.
Stream, there we go. Alright.
Hello. Yeah.
Let's see what this manor has.
Yeah, I have two different ones because I had so many animals. We had the fabled midnight poppies. I had two of them, so I decided to have them flanking. Same with the fabled glaciers. And then decided to go with a fabled spotted, flanked by two brown hybrid goose, with two of the Capercaillie brights, and then a fabled citrine pheasant as the top.
That looks pretty.
It does. I love that shape. I kind of want to do that again with several other ones later, but. And then if we kind of come over to this side, we have some more fabled deer. We got a fabled Milky Way and fabled Petal Puff. And then, of course, another fabled Spotted. And then, of course,
Deer.
2 boar. These are, I think, the fabled Scorch, and then the Musk Deer, and then 2 Butterscotch and another Musk Deer.
Oh, eyeball.
Yeah. This is it. Yeah, that's it for this room, and then in this one we have a good old mountain reindeer and 2 lynx. Because again, I find hares, a random rabbit, 2 random rabbits, 2 bronze Rocky Mountain sheep.
Bronze.
Yes.
The
Bronze.
color bronze, yeah.
Yeah, fur type bronze. And then, of course, we have some buffalo or bison. Yeah, bison, not buffalo. Another fabled glacier. Yeah, I had, I think, like 3 of those. A fabled painted deer. Some, just more birds. Turkeys, flanked by either more of those capercaillies or goose. I think 2 more foxes, so a nice 2-tone and a melanistic. And fabled 2-tone moose in here. One of the only spots that can fit a moose. And then we come into yet another moose, a fabled birch, another fox.
And a rosebud frost.
Yeah. Oh.
Hey, Elijah.
Hello. Yeah, and then we have
Elijah would like to join the tour of Ton Lodge.
Oh, so you guys are playing the actor now?
Yep.
yeah,
It's his birthday.
yeah.
Oh,
Alright, I'll have to remake the world, but
You don't? Oh, you said it only 2?
I think I did, so.
What?
Menu and then invite him.
Okay.
This is. Yeah. I think it's kind of funny because I believe at the moment, I don't think any of the the stream can necessarily hear you guys, so. So yeah, I ended up with enough stuff to put on 2 different ones, so we have 2 different maps for the deer, or 2 different maps for all of the stuff, since I had enough to require the 2. Would have been pretty nice. So we'll Rash, there we go. I'm gonna ship in an invite to both of you.
There we go. Sick.
Yeah. I'm basically kinda I figured this was a good game to do for the stream just because I didn't want a game that I could potentially get irritated by playing, which more or less ruled out a few of the games, but oh yeah. We also have these guys over here. The mountain goats. I forgot that they were there. So you kind of have 2 monistic mountain goats, then 2 red foxes, and 2 black bear.
Is the inlet working, Elijah? intro. I
Yeah.
wonder if I can land on that chandelier.
What was that? Oh, not to a zero reference.
What's her face? Got her name.
Ah, there he is. Should be in a second.
Bonnie Tyler's I Need a Hero. I need a hero. Running out for a hero until the end of the night. Gotta be strong. Gotta be fast. Ain't gotta be larger than life.
Yeah. Does this one have a? It does. Okay. Hello.
Here you go.
Hello,
Elijah's in.
Yeah. So this is the lodge that I set up. So we got 2 of the fabled midnight poppies, flanked by 2 fabled glaciers, and 2 melanistic mountain goats. And then, of course, going up this way, we end up with some more fables.
Oh, you can press H hide your phone, Elijah, so you can actually see more of the screen.
Yeah.
Damn.
We got
Glacier Black.
yeah, and then we go up here. I think only the fable spotted up here, and then I don't remember what's in some of the other rooms. Oh yeah. Honestly, I forgot what's in most of the rooms, because again, the downstairs lended itself a little bit nicer to some stuff.
I also just noticed the wine that's here. If you zoom in with the camera, it just says large wine.
Makes sense. Yeah. And then if we kind of continue in here, we got another, there we got the fabled chestnut, which I don't think is not fabled quality, but...
Just
And then,
Able to razor win.
yeah. This is a very nice gray wolf. A nice, cinnamon stripes, mule deer. Which is that one with, like, those baubles. And, of course, another
Oh,
reindeer,
cinnamon
because...
stripes.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
And then, of course, I think the only thing that's in this room is, turkeys. Just
I
some
also
more
read in
things.
the update notes they had on the 14th of April. They actually
Yeah.
turned down the spawn rate of light brown because it was still too high.
Yeah, and then we got a fabled peppermint and some more of these, including the one teal
well, yeah.
including the pheasant and a albino gray wolf and the fabled ash.
They all escaped, but no. They are all flawed.
Yeah. And of course,
What you talking to us about?
we have the fabled spirit bear and some goose. What?
Did you see the trophy rating on this goose here?
Wow. No, I did not. 99999 repeating. Yeah, then we have 2 fabled Battlethorn wolves in the wall. And then of course
Scruffy?
Goose flanked by 2 crocodiles with a roe deer in the middle. With a rabbit at the end of the bed.
The roe deer also has the trophy rating.
Does it? Oh wow, yes it does. Then we have of course the alligator here.
The piebald.
Yeah, the big old piebald. And of course, what was seen downstairs, which I don't know if Elijah saw. Of course, then we also have in this room, which I don't know if you saw on right. We have our some of the other ringneck pheasants, the other 2 fables, and then a bison. And, yeah, the fabled bird and stuff. Then we also have, of course, this wall of yeah. Then we have this wall with the red deer piebald, gray piebald. Yeah. And we have the second one, which has some pretty cool stuff.
That's a big boost, alright.
Yeah.
Yep. Also, part of the patch notes is that they added more variation with the samplers.
Oh.
I'm not sure our current save files have them.
Yeah.
I think it's save files before April. So if I read save files, maybe you'll find the seed more variation. I'll
Interesting.
give it a shot as well.
Yeah.
But that means that we need to install the box.
Basically, you just overwrite the save file data, or what kind of spawn in there. Anything else will change.
Would that be something that would be necessary, or would that be something like a update to the mod? Just or
Basically, it'll just it'll remove whatever is existing in the save file and write it over with whatever the mod has. Maybe the mods have updated. I need to also check that.
yeah.
And then if that then allows the code to spawn the newer variations, then that'd be pretty fun.
Yeah. Yeah. We got these guys. I think this was pretty decent of a of the map. Elijah, did you end up going through and looking at all the rest of the stuff on this one, or?
You mean the launch?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. Let me see.
Yeah. Because then,
Oh, yeah.
once we're done with this lodge, then I get to move on over to the second lodge.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's quite a few.
The roaders have a great one.
Oh, the roads do too now?
Yep.
Oh,
So,
cool.
I think because I haven't seen a great one in Hertzfield. Probably because you have to read all the
Yeah.
mods and then see that.
Yeah.
Spawn.
I didn't realize that that it did, so.
I think
Yeah.
shot I think I just shot
Yeah, I didn't realize that the row also had big ones. That'll be something to think about for our next,
Part of the
next round.
9.1 update. Let's see.
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh yeah, and the fallow deers also have 3 new furs.
Yeah. There was a couple new birds and stuff, but yeah.
Melanistic, Erictic, and Leucistic.
Hmm.
So basically, different variations of white patterning.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah.
albino bison.
Yep.
What?
The roe deer, they have 6 variants for the great ones.
Ah.
Wildfire, Ghost Veil, Marked, Misbound, and Rusted.
Ooh. Oh, those are gonna be cool. I think I might start up the next of my lodges in a second.
Okay.
So. Yeah. I think it'll be fun to play again. I think it'll be interesting. I'll have to update the mods if they have been updated.
Yep.
Lodge, Banner 2, Private.
So that's the furs right now. The great one.
Alright. Up. Ooh. Those all show on a female deer. They don't show the antlers. Interesting.
That or they decided not to put on the antlers. Because they did mention that the antlers have been updated as well. saying they update the boost ones.
Yeah. Well, like usually with the different deer types, when they update the antlers as well, yeah, usually when they update the antlers, like they update all of it, so. Alright, here we are. Very similar thing with this one, with the deer and moose. Yeah. You guys end up showing up. We got even more red foxes standing guard because. And more fabled birch moose because I have a ton of moose.
Candy canes.
Yeah, the fabled candy canes, and then just a standard brown moose at the end.
Ooh.
And then I did a couple of combined ones, so.
Oh, I see. So when investigating, I can cycle through by clicking.
Ah. Interesting.
More, more fox, please. And
Yeah. Yeah, we got some. Yeah, we got some fabled wolves. This is a standing razor wind. I think I had a laying razor wind in the other one, and then a nice fabled hollow.
It looks like hyena, but
Yeah.
hyenas.
I also like how it tells me down to the second when the animal was hunted. So two of the wolves here died 4 seconds of each other.
I didn't realize they did that. Yeah.
Another 2 minutes later.
Yeah. And then, yeah, down on the bottom we have two fabled ashens and a couple of lynx playing downstairs as well. Because apparently these larger plots are the only plots on this one that can actually either carry moose or doubles. But yeah, we got a fabled spruce and a fabled ashen, and then some more boar variants, and in here more of these guys.
Razorwind. Hollow.
Yep, and then upstairs has a nice fallow deer. Yeah, 3 fables and another stubborn. And then yeah, we have our more boxes in this room.
Oh, this is one of the new fur colors.
Yeah, the red deer heuristic.
Yep, there's
Yeah. And then
Scarlet Nightshade. Nightshade.
yeah, very nice. And then yeah, these are piebald and I forgot what was it. Yeah. Melanistic piebald, two-tone melanistic. And then I don't know if I've got anything else in this oh yeah. We have the 2 bears, a fabled spirit and a fabled glacier. And I think that's that for this one.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah.
The wolves are fast. The wolves can bark like dogs.
Oh.
They can, but I think they do it less often. They don't do that more howling style.
Alright then. Interesting thing. Fish. Alright then.
Right. I'm gonna exit out and see if I install the safe file and see if it's more
Yeah.
the road the table road.
Alright.
Okay. So
It's the same one. I'm just gonna reinstall it. You know, overwrite the existing ones, the ones from the file. See if that follows the road spawn. Also, you check on Nexus mods if they've updated those.
Yeah. I don't quite know, but
You need to You can read out. It's just basically a telephone.
Yeah,
Hertzfield
so
update 1 week ago. Okay, you did update Hertzfield. So
yeah.
let me see.
Logs? No, wait. How do I install?
You basically take the file wherever you place the file, depending on which one. What it is, you basically just drag and drop it. Updated with Rodia. Yep. Okay.
Okay.
The Hertzfield one, the one that Nathan made, has been updated.
Okay. So
Just download it. Go down.
okay, I'll also download it, else I'll probably exit stream just so then my computer's not trying to handle so many different things at once. So, mute myself 1 second and then do that thing potentially. I don't know. Or at least I'll move over to go to do the update.
The old one.
So the Hirschfield mod, it's by the same person, right?
It's the same person, yeah, Nathan.
Okay. Na, 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 na. Da, da, da. Where is it?
Have you made your Nexus mod account yet, Elijah?
Not yet.
Well, there's the link anyway. It's just an email password that all they're asking for is to access it. And then 300 kilobytes.
Oh, come on. Wait for capture to finish. Good.
No, that one.
Alright. Mod. Oh, yeah. He also has the, okay, Hirschfeld Elite 1 week ago. I just need to, where is it? Oh wait, can I download? I just remembered that apparently I have